Hi, and welcome to another exciting episode of Dad's Train Room. This time, we're going to the train show in Pine Bluff at the Railroad Museum. It's going to be really exciting. We've worked really hard to build a rack system, secure a trailer. We're going to take all 6 tables with us, and we're hoping for a very exciting, very fun time. So, let's get to it. Oh, and one other bonus. Grandpa's gonna show up. He's actually coming by train to go to the train show. How cool is that? Okay, so we got the trailer, we built the racks, we got everything loaded, we got it covered in a tarp because it's an open trailer, and we tried to go a couple of times, but we had problems with the tarp system and it kept coming loose, and it became enough of a problem that even though we really didn't want to, we brought the train table back home and we're going to go without it. It's a life lesson, and next time it'll be a covered trailer that we use. So, there's that. Not what we wanted, but we're going to do the best we can. So we talked to Elizabeth Gaines, who runs the Railroad Museum, our contact point for the train show, and we have set up to actually become vendors. Not that we really want to sell anything, but since we have a van fully loaded with trains and buildings and vehicles, we're going to lay them out. We're going to set up our computer to run episodes of Dad's Train Room, pass out flyers, because, well, that's kind of our target audience. Kids and people who love trains, and kids who love trains. And so we're going to do that while we're there. Not exactly what we wanted, but still not too bad. We get to hang out at the train show all week. Hi, I'm here with Will. Hi, Will.
Nice to meet you.
And Will has his model train. His big model train. So, would you please like to tell us a little about it?
This was built sometime in the late 50s, and it was the first train that was at Burns Park up until about 1960. Shortly after that, it made its way up to Central Missouri, where it was until 10 years ago. And we came across it, bought it, moving it down to outside of Conway, setting it up.
How did you transport something this big?
Several loads on a trailer.
Oh, you took it apart?
No, brought the locomotive on one load, brought all 4 of the cars on a load. They came with a mile of track, so it took probably 6 trips with a smaller trailer and 2 trips with a huge trailer to bring all the track down.
Now you said 4 cars. Are we talking passenger cars?
4 passenger cars. Each has 4 seats that can sit 2 people, so 8 people to a car.
Oh, you have more friends than I do. This is just fascinating. So you ride this around?
Eventually.
Eventually?
Today's the most it's run since I've gotten it running 5 years ago.
So you've been running it back and forth for the kids?
I have been giving kids rides all day. They love it.
Does this kid get a ride?
If you want.
Does this kid get a ride?
Give you a little training, you can drive it if you want.
Oh, I can drive it?
If you want to. Can you drive a stick?
Yes.
You can drive it.
Yeah?
You can drive a tractor, you can drive this.
I can drive a tractor.
It's got basically a tractor drivetrain in it.
Okay. Here.
I borrowed the coil from a Jeep, so it's it was dirty when I put it on.
What pound rail are you working on?
And it was made by National Amusement Device in Dayton, Ohio. They're more known for roller coasters, and their passenger cars look like coaster cars. They're long since out of business. So a few of these survive around the country.
You know, if I laid the track, it would be a lot like a roller coaster.
So this is the gear shift.
Yeah.
Neutral, up and to the left is reverse, down to the left is first, up for second, down for third. We just need reverse and first on this track.
Yeah.
Over to the left over here is the throttle, and like a tractor, you just set the throttle and it stays. The choke is right here. It's already warmed up.
And you said that's
the clutch.
And you said
that's the foot brake.
Okay.
And this is the vacuum brake here. This one works by putting some pads down on the rail and using the weight of the locomotive to stop or to keep it from moving.
Didn't you say 3,500 pounds?
And 3,500, yeah, 3,500 pounds of weight.
Well, that's kind of a Flintstone stop, I guess.
And right now the floor is a kind of a Flintstone floor.
Flintstone floor.
What manufacturer is it? 2 people?
How did you even hear about this?
We were contacted by somebody that was contacted by the owner, and just by luck, the person that they contacted just knew we were working on the one that's in Conway. There's one in Conway Human Development Center that's identical to this one.
We do G scale for gigantic,
Yeah,
but now
I grew up doing HO scale.
I feel like I'm just doing the little itty bitty thing now. This is the way it should be. We need to get we need to get an indoor layout with this on it.
But this fits in the category of a park train.
A park train.
It's not actually to scale. The rails are 24-inch gauge.
24. So it's for fun.
It is.
That's just great.
All trains are for fun. All model trains are for fun.
Amongst the people in the Chicago area, I guess you would say, this lady comes into the LaSalle Street station. She asked the Rock Island ticket agent, I've got to get to Joliet in the worst way. And the ticket agent says, sorry lady, the rocket just left.
Hey Linus, I was thinking about putting one of these upstairs. Time for you guys to start pulling your own weight around the house.
I'm not paying 5 cents to go to the bathroom.
We had a really good time at the train show. It didn't go quite the way we expected. We had hoped to have big tables set up, sharing it with everybody. Instead, we set up a table and we put out the train so everybody could see, and we ran a video of all the dad's train room, including the jokes. Kids love the jokes. Everybody loves the jokes. Jokes are great. We even got a short video of one of the display members telling one of his train jokes. So that's just wonderful. Everybody got to have fun with it. We'd also like to say thank you very much to Will and his gigantic train. You had fun with that, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
We finally found a train that Linus likes. Can you believe that? Yeah! Andrew had a blast. I mean, he got a full set of Amtrak passenger cars. He's all excited. Right now he's in his room and he's playing with them. It turns out that it is a really good thing that we did not try and take our layout the way that we planned, because it rained so hard and so heavy. I'm sure it would have ruined all the tables by the time we got back. While we were there, we got some kind of fun things, met a lot of really great people. Linus and I both got to ride on a train. I got to drive a train while dressed up like an engineer. That's pretty cool. We also picked up a couple of these things. We'll put that at the base of the stairs, and actually it points in the right direction, this way to the trains. That's pretty cool. We also got this guy. I'm going to put that up in the house, and that means I'll be able to sleep when it's nice and quiet. Nobody's going to make any noise. All kinds of winds. What do you think about that, Linus?
You snore.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I've never noticed that. Is that something that just started?
No, you
Nah.
snore.
Never noticed I snore. I think you're thinking about somebody else. Anyways, that's all the time we have this week. In the following weeks that are coming up, expect more interviews with wonderful people at the train museum, at the train show, and I think that we're even going to go back to the train show, or train museum, at a later date, so that we can get a much more in-depth interview with them and explain all the really cool things that they had. Sounds good?
Mm-hmm.
So, have fun, and we'll see you next week. High five, buddy. Yeah.